Touring. Sometimes we dream of a magic wand and exploring new horizons. By bike, of course. Because the rhythm of cycling allows us to see, feel, and hear better. But who says bike also says the problem of traveling with oversized luggage. So imagine if we could put in regular suitcases bike, camping equipment, clothes, even the helmet. Oh, how simple that would be! And when you arrive at your destination, no problem taking public transport or a taxi to get to any hotel without having to worry about whether they accept bicycles. And when we are ready to leave, in just a few minutes, we take up the luggage, we prepare the bikes, and here we are ready. Et voilà! And traveling so easily leaves us with all the energy to pedal the country in all it has to offer. Starting with the countryside, these magnificent regions so authentic, the seaside with its refreshing spray, the feeling of flying on these small romantic roads, meet welcoming villagers, fill your head and stomach in the culturally rich big city, or camp in a paradise. And since we were totally excited about this new way of traveling, we wanted to share it with you and titled it The Magic of Ultralight Cyclotouring. Let's start with the presentations. Who are we? Lucy and I, Alain, have been cyclotouring lovers since 1981, the year we adopted bicycle travel by pedaling for a whole year through Europe and North Africa. Since then, we have ridden in more than 20 countries, and the immense pleasure of discovering the world by bike never fades. At the beginning of 2020, when we are now both retired, we dream of leaving, starting with Eurovelo 6 along the Danube River. But the COVID cancels any idea of travel. Stuck at home, why not take this opportunity to find solutions to the issues related to the management of bicycles and luggage during transport or when staying in cities? I decided to start with the centerpiece of the cyclotourer, the bike. I dreamed of a comfortable bike to ride long days with luggage, even on cobblestones and gravel, but which could fit in a suitcase that complied with the air luggage limits. Not this one, of course. So why not a foldable bike? There is a website, The Folding Cyclist, listing all the manufacturers of folding bikes in the world. It's by browsing this list carefully that, Eureka! I found the Helix bike, which demonstrates the ingenuity needed to fold into a suitcase while still looking comfortable on a path. Indeed, it is equipped with 24 inches wheels, 11-speed gears allowing you to climb the most aggressive hills. To top it off, a titanium frame as strong as steel but light as carbon, super comfortable on the road, does not rust, and reduces the weight of the bike to 9.2 kilograms. Wow! Furthermore, it's made in Toronto, not too far from home. So at the first opportunity, we go to the factory to try this bike. The test is conclusive. We take two. Now, let's think about cyclo-camping luggage. Traditionally, several cyclotouring references suggest 5, 6, or even more panniers. But imagine the challenge of transporting the bike and all that luggage by public transport or to a hotel in town. Our dream was to be able to transport everything easily in a single trip, like in an elevator, for example. Therefore, limiting oneself to 3 panniers seemed a fair choice. Given the incredible innovation in recent years in terms of ultralight equipment, and seriously wondering what we really need for our comfort, we have revised all the pieces of equipment to arrive at approximately 12 kg per person, divided into 3 panniers, 2 at the back and 1 at the front, each pannier having a well-defined role. Let's start with the first rear pannier, which contains all the camping equipment filled in the order of use of the components on arrival at the campsite. First, the use of public transport such as the train sometimes requires us to put our bike in a bag. So why not use this bag either as an entrance mat in the tent or as a ground cloth for different purposes. Then the tent, shared between the two of us, followed by a surprisingly compact and comfortable sleeping pad. A minimalist sleeping bag for nights down to around 10 degrees Celsius with the luxury of a pillow. And finally, a spare 24 inches tire with some bike accessories. Let's move on to the second rear bag, this one dedicated to clothing and personal care. First, a pair of sandals for hiking, for the beach, or even for the shower. A toiletry bag, including a large towel for the beach or the shower. And the essential of our set, a garment bag with 2 sides. One side for all cycling clothes, and another for evening and visiting clothes. The front pannier is used for our valuables or things required very quickly, even while riding. Another find is a 20-liter waterproof backpack that we use for groceries or during visits. Always some snack food, a gimbal-type tripod used for video recording, a bag for electronic components including a battery pack, an e-reader, a glasses case, an essential Swiss Army knife, rechargeable headphones, passport, a wallet with money and credit cards, a compact headlamp that is mainly used in the evening when camping, energy boost for small weaknesses. So here is all the equipment included in the 3 panniers, except for the utensils and 2 bowls that Lucy has in hers, as well as a mini toolkit under my saddle. To this, we add some accessories to the handlebars. First of all, ergonomic handles allowing you to choose between 3 positions. A bell to be heard. We recommend the use of a dedicated GPS to find your way around. We have cageless bottles so as not to obstruct the folding of the bike. The front pannier is accessible at all times with only one hand. So here we are, ready for the big departure to test this new way of traveling. As our first destination, we chose Portugal, a 1,000 kilometer ride along the coast on the Eurovelo 1. We invite you to watch this video on Freewheels.ca. And with that, we wish you an excellent ultralight trip. Goodbye.